Justin Jefferson was drafted 22nd overall in 2020. In only 3 years in the NFL, Justin already has 4,800 yards and 25 touchdowns. He's also won Offensive Player of the Year, been selected first team All-Pro, and has made the Pro Bowl every season. Taking this into account, he definitely could have been drafted higher.
With the third pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select Justin Jefferson, wide receiver, LSU.
The Lions' current receiving core is lacking explosiveness, and Jefferson is supposed to step in as their new number one. However, Justin's main priority is to earn the trust of Matt Stafford, who is rumored to be traded if the Lions have another bad season. Thrust into the NFL at Justin 84 overall, Justin's first matchup is versus a tough secondary. Darius Slay, week 1, Eagles. It's going to be tough. I've got 2020 rosters for the most part, but we've got Stafford, Justin Jefferson. Should be a pretty exciting year, and that's over the middle complete. Is that? No, that's not. It is cool going back and seeing the 2020 teams. I wish Madden Franchise did the thing 2K does with the arrows, because it would make it a lot easier, and it'd be a lot cooler, where you can just go back to any year and they have the full rosters. Throw the ball to Justin Jefferson, please. Hockenson again. We're not going to watch every game. We're just going to watch a couple important games, like first game of the year, maybe a division matchup if we have to make the playoffs. Complete over the middle, that is, I don't know, Marvin Jones. I'm still, no, that's Galladay. No, it is Marvin Jones. We've got single bag bunch, Jefferson all the way to the left. It's easy to tell who he is because he has a star underneath him. He's an 84 overall superstar. We run up the gut again, and that's a touchdown. So unfortunately, no Jefferson catches first drive. Hopefully that changes soon. But we are back in action, play action. Stafford throws to the flat Swift. And Jefferson does not have a catch yet, so that's not good. Another pass to Swift, and he's off to the races. Cross the 50-yard line, tackled out of bounds by Slay. 2-minute warning just hit. We've got a stop route or a little in route. Jefferson breaks a tackle, and that's 8 yards. He low-key got leveled, but he's getting up. He's fine. Now I'm just confused. I think Galladay's 19, but that's Justin Jefferson. Post route over the middle, down to the 19. Big third down going into halftime. We could get 7 here. 17-3. The game is not out of reach, but that's a great lead. We throw a screen to DeAndre Swift, who's hawked down by Fletcher Cox. We're going to take 3 here. There's a chance we get some sort of bomb to Justin Jefferson, but, you know, oh, that's going to Jettas. 100%, and that's caught. Yo, that's wild. You know, based off of what we've seen so far, I think Stafford might be staying in Detroit. That's weird. Jettas is on the left side. Zone defense, thrown over the middle of the Jettas, perfect. I can see the plays unfold. Jefferson might be over 100 yards. I think he is. In the Lions home opener, they'd win 19-9 versus the Eagles, starting their season 1-0. Justin Jefferson, 6 for 109. That is a solid stat line. Unfortunately, couldn't get the touchdown. Solid debut for Justin Jefferson. We are going to sim to mid-season and see how the Lions are doing. 1-5. What happened? What on earth happened? I thought we came out, we played pretty well. Jefferson has no touchdowns still. 25 catches, 418 yards, and 0 touchdowns in 6 games for Jefferson. Not ideal. Week 7 and we're 1-5. We need to finish strong. The bye week's already hit. We came out of the bye week and took a loss. That's not a good look. So we play the Dolphins at home, then we play the Packers at home. We're gonna watch the Packers game. I'll sim the Dolphins game. The Lions need to get out of their slump. We're going into week 9 with a record of 2-5. And unfortunately, Aaron Rodgers is coming to town. Doesn't even have a touchdown yet, so there's no reason to follow him. And 3rd and 12, can we dial up a slant route? Aaron Rodgers scored first series. Whoop-de-doo. 2nd and 5, run play. The classic second down run. All right, Stafford fires. Jefferson caught down to the 11-yard line. Let's get his first touchdown here. Why not? Over the middle, Hockenson. And he fumbled. Dude, the Lions might be cursed. Going into halftime, down 7. Could be worse. 3rd and 16. Just throw a fade route to Jettas. It was open. Do the same thing. I mean, why not? That's first down yardage is dropped, and we gave the Packers the ball on the 12-yard line. Yeah, I don't think I need to watch any more this year. I'm just going to sim through the rest of the season. We'll check Jefferson's stats, make some draft picks going to 2021. And knowing our luck, we'll finish with like 7 wins and just have a mid-pick. We went 6-11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we're the 7th pick. That's not terrible. Jefferson's rookie season did not go as planned. 856 yards, only 3 touchdowns, and 6-11 is not going to cut it at all. Tom Brady and the Bucks won MVP. Mahomes Super Bowl MVP, 41-37 over the Cardinals. Interesting. After a terrible 2020 season, Matthew Stafford decided to part ways with the Lions organization. He requested a trade and was dealt to the Pittsburgh Steelers for 2 firsts and a third. The Lions also traded DeAndre Swift and a 3rd-round draft pick for Bills defensive tackle Ed Oliver. The Lions were also big spenders in free agency. They continued to build the D-line, and they picked up Matthew Judon as well as Hassan Reddick. After moving around some pieces, the Lions were now ready for the 2021 draft.
The Detroit Lions select
Justin Fields, quarterback, Ohio State.
The Lions also had the Steelers' 1st-round pick.
The Detroit Lions select Najee Harris, running back, Alabama.
Justin's an 87 going into year 2, and the team does look pretty good. We'll see what happens. This should be a winning team. If I were to give a prediction, Jettas goes for a modest 1,100 and 8 tuds. The Lions roster finally started to build some chemistry, and they would win 10 games in the 2021 season. 10-7. Yo, we made the playoffs. Let's go. It also seems apparent the Lions found their new franchise quarterback, as Justin Fields had a pretty solid rookie campaign. Justin Fields, 4,700 yards? Okay. The emergence of their new quarterback paid dividends in the development of Justin Jefferson. Moment of truth, 1,108. That's exactly what I said. Average 70 a game, but 82 for 1,178 and 8 touchdowns. That's a step in the right direction. Fields actually did better than Stafford this year, and Joe Burrow won MVP. Panthers 1 seed. We're the 4 seed. We did win the NFC North. It only took 1 year. In our first playoff appearance in the wildcard round of the playoffs, we've got a matchup versus the Saints. To start, both teams traded touchdowns, but the Saints would finish the half leading 20-10. A Galladay touchdown in the third quarter would narrow their lead. Okay, we've got a 1-score game here in the wildcard round of the playoffs. We're just going to sim this play-by-play. Looks like the Saints just go up 10 there. Kamara touchdown. Gonna need something here from the Lions if they want to stay in this game. And we get a big play to TJ Hawkinson. Pass down away from Lattimore. 3rd and 7. Turn to 4th and 9. And we're going to take a field goal. We got Rodrigo Blankenship. Jameis Winston. There's no way we get packed up by Jameis Winston in our first playoff appearance. He drops back, fires to Kamara. Such a deadly play. Kamara had 1 year where he had like 20 touchdowns, and that's just wide open. He just runs for like 30 yards right there, which is not ideal. We called our first timeout. We're going to have to stop Kamara's rushing attack, and that's another 5 yards. Second timeout gone. What's the call on defense? Shaq Thompson blows that up. 3rd down, 3rd and 1. If we don't stop him here, it's over. We're down 7. Minute 45 left. Looks like that's game. Unfortunately, Kamara would pack us up and we'd lose. Final score 27-20 versus the Saints. Amon-Ra St. Brown had 4 for 94. Jettas only 3 for 28. Looks like Marshall and Lattimore was strapping him up. We need to be better next year. Joe Burrow won the Super Bowl MVP, and NFL MVP. Kind of ridiculous. After an improvement but ultimately disappointing season, the Lions had to make sure they nailed their draft pick.
The Detroit Lions select
Tariq Woolen.
Jettas is a 93 right now, and this is easily the best Lions team we've seen so far. Simming to almost present day. We're in 2022. Hopefully the Lions are in the playoffs again. In his 3rd season in the NFL, Justin Jefferson continued to improve. And for the 2nd straight year, the Lions won the NFC North. We went 10-7. That's nice. Packers are going to be tough in the first round. Jefferson, his best year yet, 86 catches, 1,286 yards, and 12 touchdowns. That is a great year. Amon-Ra had 1,000. Kenny Galladay had 1,000. Ed Oliver had 11.5 sacks. Reddick had 10. Judon had 9.5. That's a pretty solid spread right there. What about interceptions? Woolen had 4 picks. So the Packers moved on from Aaron Rodgers, and Drew Lock is their starting quarterback. That's kind of shot. I think Rodgers just straight up retired because he would be right here. Rodgers is done. Don't think we're going to have much of a problem against Drew Lock at all. Remembering last year's defeat, the Lions got out to a lead versus the Packers and held it for the first 3 quarters. We're going to do the classic jump through as we score again 24-14, piling it on 31-14. Looks like the Lions are going to close out finally. And Jefferson only had 18 yards. 2 catches, 18 yards for Jefferson. Not ideal. Jair Alexander. But luckily, Galladay stepped up, and so did Amon-Ra St. Brown. We're the 3 seed, so we're probably playing home. No, we're in Dallas. QB, Dak Prescott, 95 overall. Zeke's a 97. Micah's a 97 too. This team is disgusting. But in similar fashion to last week's game, the Lions started with a lead, and they didn't give it up. Okay, it's 24-17, start of the 4th quarter. Lions have the ball. This is a very important drive. If we score here, we could probably put the game away. 2nd and 2, play action. Fields drops back, throws. That is Amon-Ra St. Brown across the 40-yard line. Passing the ball through the air. Fields almost sacked, and that's thrown up, caught by Kenny Galladay. Kenny Galladay, rejuvenated career. Or I guess he never left Detroit. I mean, he was good in Detroit. He just started sucking when he left. It's up. And it's good. Perfect. Interception by Marcus Church for 62 yards. And that's got to be another touchdown, right? Yeah, game over. 41 points in the playoffs. Kind of crazy. Justin Jefferson only 3 for 37. Dude, he's kind of just disappearing in the playoffs. What is this? Who we got in the NFC Championship? The Rams, 13-4. And we've got Ramsey. The NFC Championship was a defensive battle, and we'd enter the 4th quarter up 14-10. It's 1st and goal. Fields drops back, navigating the pocket, throws the back corner of the end zone, and that should have been intercepted. If you got to take 3, it's going to be a 7-point lead, and we're going to get sacked by Aaron Donald. A run play here. Najee Harris off the right side, 5 yards. 4th and goal. Looks like we're going to settle for 3 and take a 7-point lead in the 4th quarter. We're actually going to run the ball here. Cam Akers finds a seam, and that's another 10 yards. So probably not a lot, but who knows. Check down. Cam Akers, another 1st down. Pass play, Jared Goff in the pocket, throws deep to the left side, and that is broken up. I think that's Dante Jackson. Can't throw flats here, buddy. Thrown over the middle, right sideline, that's broken up. Throws deep shot to the end zone again, and that is broken up by Dante Jackson. Great defensive series right there. Come on, Justin, stalk block. There we go. Najee with a great cutback, and that, I think, is game over. Yep, they only have one timeout left. I'm pretty sure that's game. Are they going to get the ball back? Speechless. It's only going to be two. There's going to be no time left on the clock, so you need a punt return touchdown. I was kind of confused. My brain wasn't mental mathing, and we go fake punt. What? You got to be kidding me, right? Why did we go for a fake punt? Why wouldn't you just punt the ball? Dude, I have no idea. Deep shot. Didn't even get to the end zone. That's broken up. Game over. We win. I guess we'll take it. Jefferson, at least he led all receivers 6 for 63 and a touchdown versus Ramsey. Take that every single day of the week. Who the Lions are playing in the 2022 Super Bowl? I know it says 24, but that's just because I can't go back in time in Madden. We're playing the reigning Super Bowl champs, the Bengals. Bengals took 3 on their first drive. This is our first drive. We're going to see if Justin Jefferson can get the ball at all. We go reverse pitch. Amon-Ra St. Brown, first play. 3-0 though, 25-yard line. Throw the ball to Jettas. That's the only reason I'm watching this. Rolling out right, throwing, incomplete. Jettas on the wheel route's open. Just throw it to him. He'll catch it. And that's down the right sideline, incomplete. Okay. We're really going to give the Bengals a 2-score lead to start the Super Bowl. The Lions would claw all the way to a 14-10 lead, only to give it up in the third quarter. We were up 14-10 at one point. It was 17-14, and now it's 24-14. So things aren't going our way. However, we have a chance to gain some momentum and score here. If we don't score here, it's probably lights out. We're down 10. But let's just get something going, Fields. How about that? I like 5 yards to start this drive. Hawkinson, 2nd and 10. Fields rolling right a little bit. Could be rough in the passer or holding. Probably holding. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why Fields wants to move around in the pocket like that. You know, we kind of surged back a little bit, and look at what Fields is doing. That's complete to Jettas, though. Low snap. Fields it, and that is wow. I thought he was throwing to Jefferson over the middle, and then I just saw it go past his head. Look at this throw. I mean, to be fair, Galladay was wide open, but that was nowhere close. Probably going to score a touchdown here. 31-14. Fires, and that is the Super Bowl for you. I'm only going to go to present day in these videos. That was the 2022 season, so this last year, Joe Burrow wins his 2nd Super Bowl. Justin Jefferson and the Lions did see more success. They made it to the playoffs twice. They made it to the Super Bowl. That's what would have happened if the Lions took Justin Jefferson with their 3rd overall pick back in 2020. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know any recommendations, all that good stuff. If you guys like this video, I did the same thing with Pat Mahomes.